When a family friend considered selling their home, Andre Howard knew he had to make an offer.
Beautiful lake views. I mean, you can look out at any window in the back of our home, some even on the side of the home. It's like a soundtrack. You can hear the waves.
A few years into their new home, the Howards wanted to do renovations and got an appraisal to refinance. Howard says the appraiser was white, based out of the north suburbs. The Howards' home is in the South Shore neighborhood of Chicago, a predominantly African-American neighborhood. The appraisal seemed low. The lender approved a second one. This time, the appraiser was African-American. After disputing the appraisal for $450,000, Howard got a second appraisal a month later. They came in at $563,000, $113,000 more.
You know, it's almost like you've been robbed. It's completely unfair, but it's so common.
According to ABC 7 data team's analysis, in the Chicago area, 5% of the appraisers are African American, 3% Latino, 1% Asian, and 90% are white.
It's very lopsided in terms of, the makeup.
A recent analysis of the property appraisal industry nationally included an estimate that homes in majority black neighborhoods were undervalued by $48,000 per home on average. The analysis also points to the impact on generational wealth, as homeownership is considered the cornerstone of wealth. 29.9% of white families left inheritance, while only 10.1% of African American families left inheritance.
If each individual or individuals in that area all are facing a loss of wealth due to an appraisal that doesn't come back correctly, when you accumulate that, it actually becomes a significant problem across our community. To know that these things are still in play that aggravate that wealth disparity is extremely challenging.
A challenge Lutalo McGee is willing to take on. McGee is a realtor and chair of the Illinois Realtors Discriminatory Appraisal Task Force, which is now educating realtors, helping more people of color become appraisers, and working with legislators to change policy and laws to prevent discrimination. Neighborhood Housing Services urges homeowners to prepare for an appraisal with a list of comparable properties, comps, nearby that you feel are similar to your home, and a list of amenities unique to your property, qualities that add value to your home.
We've been working with some lenders to address this at a systemic level, and there are many who see this issue consistently, and they do want to make change.
Ultimately, getting a fair appraisal is up to the appraiser, and there are efforts in the industry to improve diversity. For instance, the Appraisal Institute tells us how they're helping to recruit new appraisers and educate their members about potential bias.
I just want people to be more aware that these things are happening, and how these values, they're just suppressing the growth of our communities.
Howard successfully got a reconsideration of value and was able to refinance his home. Renovations start this spring to protect this investment for generations to come. In Chicago, Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC 7 Chicago YouTube channel.